Yeah, he said books are just for reading. It's Monster Joe, the Minnesota RC Show. Today, we have a micro, low-C micro trail trekker, 124 scale. Homemade mods. Give me a moment and I'll show you a few things. Imagine what Monster Joe is doing when he's not working on his RCs, right? Alright, so today I bring you guys a new video. It is my low-C 124 scale micro trail trekker. This is a truck from low-C. It's based off the low-C micro crawler, but it's a scale type truck. I want to show you a few of the modifications I made. I like to call them low budget modifications because I have not spent any money other than buying the truck. Pretty cool. So I'm going to take the body off here. And then right away, if you're familiar with the trail trekker, you will see that the links in the bottom, wow, I'm having focusing issues today. Links in the bottom are actually the top links. What I did was I took the straight links that were on the bottom, I pulled them out, and I took the bent link from the top and put it on the bottom. What that did was shorten the wheelbase a little bit, and it gave it a little bit more ground clearance. So now it's not going to get hung up quite as easily with the bent link. And then in order to make a top link, I took the straight bottom link that was originally on there and cut a section out, and I glued them back together. So, and I did it on all four corners, and I glued it back together with CA. It's a pretty strong bond. It's actually been working out pretty good for me the last few weeks. I haven't had any issues yet. I may replace them with aluminum top links. I have not decided yet. Another modification I made was the truck didn't have a whole lot of articulation in it, and I noticed that there was some half-inch spacers in the shocks. I assume that low-C put them in there to keep the tires from rubbing on the fenders. So what I did is I took them half-inch spacers out, and then I cut away at the fender wells. I cut them out so there was a little bit more room, so the tires weren't rubbing on the body. And so now, sorry about that. So now the truck has a lot more articulation. I mean, this thing really can bend and twist, going over the rocks and traveling through the trails. And then the last modification I'm going to show you guys is on the tires. You can see that I've cut out. I've used a body scissors, basically curved body scissors. I've cut out every other lug on the tire, on the outside and on the inside. And what that does is it leaves more space so the tire can grab the rocks and get more traction as it pulls itself onto the rocks. As you can see in the book video part of the video, between the traction from the cutaway tires and the bent link, it doesn't hang up on the books, and it claws its way up over them fairly well now, whereas before it had a really tough time. And it works really good out in the rocks outside. At some point here I'm going to take a running video for you out on the rocks just to give you guys a show and see what it was done. The only reason why I posted this video was I saw that Crawler Ted had a trail trekker as well that he had posted somewhere on the RC Sparks forum, and it wasn't modified at all, so I made this video just for Crawler Ted so he can see what kind of modifications can be done to this truck without spending a dime. It's Monster Joe from the Minnesota RC Show. Enjoy your RCing adventures.